Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews. And this is not a review. This is me about to drop some hard truths on AMC's Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire. Let me tell you, this is also the studio, guys. Let me just tell you. This is also the studio that fucked The Walking Dead, that made Frank Darabont, Greg Nicotero, and multiple other people sue because they were shady fucks. Now, I'm going to drop a lot of cuss words because one thing I am most passionate about is the Vampire Chronicles, and this show is a slap in the face to anybody who likes those books. Now, if you wanted to do an adaptation of those books and make it your own, that's fine. You do the broad scale of everything and then critique it to make it your own. No, these writers basically took out their big fucking dick, smacked every Interview with a Vampire fan in the face, and I'm going to tell you fucking why. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you why. The most egregious thing off the top is the burning of the original Interview with Louis. You know what that was? And people were like, oh, well, it was just to show that Louis wasn't a reliable narrator. No. That is a writer's cheap thing of going, hey, this isn't your story, this is our story. So here, let me piss on your story. And let me tell you, they did. Second egregious thing that this show has done, they took one of the nicest vampires, the leader of the Fang Gang, and turned him into a child rapist. Yes. Okay? What the fuck? You take one of the nicest characters and take one of the leaders of the Fang Gang and turn him into a child rapist? What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. This just proves these writers had no sensibility of who their characters were or anything else. Third, egregious thing. Aging Claudia up to 14 and then not having Louis be the one who took her life. No, we're just going to say she got burnt up in a fire. And it was because of Louis and Louis going against the establishment during the time. Bullshit. This is so dumb. It doesn't have the same weight of Louis going through fasting, not taking a life, and then ending up draining Claudia, then to beg Lestat to turn her into a vampire. Didn't even have the same fucking weight to it, guys. Like, seriously. I'm sorry about the cussing. It's really dumb. It's really bad. Now, I do want to say, I do not 100% care about swapping white Louis to black Louis. I don't care about that. What I cared about that is they could have came up with a way better way of doing it, of not turning him into a pimp. A pimp. A black stereotype. A pimp. That is so ridiculous. And then playing off Lestat as Louis' white savior. It's so bad. Now let's talk about Lestat. Lestat, one of the most charismatic, we'll go with that first part. Characters who is awesome, who love Louis, who would never raise a hand or be super violent to Louis, beats the ever-loving shit out of Louis and then drops him a mile in the sky? Oh, let's talk about that too. Lestat never had that power until after he was infused with Akasha's blood. So are we saying that has happened? Being Lestat's only 150 years old in this new setting. Stupid. This show is egregiously bad. If you wanted to do your own story, why buy these characters if you're not going to do the story? And yes, this show is going to end exactly where I thought it was, not even halfway through the book of Interview with a Vampire. We're going to get the ultimate turn of Louis and Claudia turning on Lestat. Oh yeah, let's also talk about how the vampires in the book, when the sun comes up, they are out until the sun goes back down. Nope, not in this world. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I can't begin to articulate how bad of doing something like this. If you're not going to do it right, why do it? Because you know what? Television writers have no goddamn imagination. Go back and look. Go back and look. Go back to the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. You had some of the best television, some of the best writers, some of the best directors coming out of that time. And now it's garbage. They destroyed The Walking Dead by dumbing down the best character, the governor, who was so sadistic and so brutal, turn him into the television show, and he's a panty waist, basically a pussy. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. And anybody who justifies this show, you are ridiculous. 100%. I'm not even showing any clips of this show. I'm done with the show. I subscribe to their channel. And you know what? They did post that they got a second season. Cool. Let's see how many people come back for the second season. I would like to see the drop-off from the first episode to the second to the third to the fourth. I guarantee there's a dramatic drop-off in viewers. I 100% believe it. The only cool character, and they fucked his character up too, was David, was the reporter. Oh, let's give him Parkinson's. I mean, fine, he's a drug addict, whatever. Give him all the bullshit. Again, it's so fucking bad. I have nothing that I can end on this to make this even a good note. Take out all the character. Take out Lestat. Take out Louis. Take out Claudia. Just made an interesting vampire show. Probably would have paid off better than making this garbage. And I will be there. I will be on the front lines of telling people that this show's garbage because it needs to be done. This series needs to be stopped and put in the hands of somebody who's gonna do these characters. This should have been a 3-movie. Should have done Interview, Lestat, Queen of the Dam, possibly Tale of a Body Thief. But they should have done 3 movies, shot them all at the same time, and really dived into the lore and the greatness of what you showrunner, you fucking suck. I don't fucking care. I made my points. This show's garbage. Don't watch it. Go on there. Every time you see a AMC Plus post, fucking tell them how much the show sucks. 100%. Because that's the only way things are going to get done around here. Speak with your money. I've already canceled my subscription to AMC Plus. No, I'm not covering the Mayfair Witches. This is the only video I'm doing on Interview with a Vampire. Let's wrap it up there. Thank you guys so very much for listening to me ramble on. And this show is a failure. Bye.